Hi everyone, I'm Anush Thapa, board member of Queen's World Film Festival. For those who are unaware, the virtual leg of Queen's World Film Festival is on full swing. We are streaming 122 films from 16 nations on filmfestivalfix.com. Right now, to talk about the film festival, we have Executive Director of Queen's World Film Festival and Artistic Director of the Queen's World Film Festival, Katha Kato and Don Kato. Say hi, guys.
Hi,
Hi,
everybody.
And then we have filmmakers all the way from Iran who are Behrad, Sahebgharani, Salah Fatemi, and Rojina Sahabaji. They are the filmmakers of a movie called Back Into Your Arms, which was screened at 12th Annual Queen's World Film Festival. Okay, welcome to you guys. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, so remind me who is Behrad, Rojina, and Sahala.
This is Behrad. You want to introduce yourself, or this is Behrad, Sahebgharani. He's the writer and director of the movie. I am Rojina Shahbazi. I was executive producer and assistant director, and this is Salah Fatemi, also another producer of the movie.
Great. And this is Anuj, and they are Don, and Katha. So, Don, take a lead.
Take the lead?
Yeah, take a lead.
Well,
go ahead.
I think that I am looking at probably one of the strongest producers I've ever met in my life. He would not take no, a director, he would not take no for an answer. And he was right, and I was wrong. And in the email, he convinced me that yes, the film needed to be screened. And so it's the only film that we have ever screened twice.
Yes.
It's that important a piece of work, and this team is that important to us.
Very important.
Right. Who sent that email to Don and Katha? Who sent that? Is that Rojina, Behrad, or Sahala?
Behrad.
Behrad. So, Behrad, what got you send that email to them?
اول که یه تشکر ویژه بکنی از خانم کاتا به خاطر از پیگیری‌هایی که کردن که بتونیم اینجا حضور داشته باشیم. متاسفانه امکانش نشد.
He wants to thank Mrs. Kata because of all the effort she did to make us, to have us there, but it just couldn't. It didn't happen.
و اینکه خیلی خوشحالم که فیلمم توی فستیوال خوبی که حالا میخوام راجبش صحبت بکنم که چرا اصلا تو این فستیوال ثبت نام کردم، یعنی مجاب شدم که تو این فستیوال حتما شرکت بکنیم.
And he wants to say that he's so happy that the film got selected and won the prize because and in the next he wants to explain why he got convinced to send the movie to the festival and
right.
قبل از میخوام راجع به همین چیزام صحبت بکنم در مورد که چرا تو فستیوالشون نبوده. اینکه قبل از ثبت نام خودم در مورد خود فستیوال و شناسنامه اون تحقیق میکنم.
And he has he's used to search a lot before submit in any festival, and he gets all background of the festival out, that who is running, who won there, who are the committees, and every thing from the festival.
سه تا جمله کوتاه از در واقع فستیوال شما مشاهده کردم که در واقع اون منو مجاب کرد که تو فستیوال شما شرکت بکنم.
There were three short sentences that got him convinced to submit the movie for your festival.
یکی این بود که گفته بودیم نوشته بود که در واقع ما یک چالش رو دوست داریم.
The first one was that you wrote they loved the challenge.
دومی این بود که ما میخوایم چیزایی رو ببینیم که قبلا ندیدیم.
And another one was they told that they want to see the things that haven't seen before.
و سومیش این بود که ما عاشق فیلمی هستیم که ریسک میکنه.
And the last one was that they said that we love the movie that takes risks.
همین جمله آخر در واقع من مقایسه کردم با کاراکتر شخصیت زن اصلیمون که یک زن جسوریه و این حال که عاشق فرزندشه بالایی داره.
And that this very last sentence made him think of the character of Ramana Shah, the mother of the movie, which takes risk and has like some psychotic thing that she, while she loves the child, she takes risks and takes her life in danger.
و دیدم که این چقدر جالبه، یعنی اینکه این فستیوال شاید مورد توجهش قرار بگیره. از این بابت خیلی خوشحال بودم که با این در واقع برنامه‌ای که در واقع برای خودشون نوشته بودن.
And he was so happy that he was has the positive vibe that the festivals gonna accept the movie because of their introduction about themselves, about the festival.
Right. And your movie was not only accepted, it actually got, the Best International Narrative Short Award in this year's film festival. Now, Don, help me understand, why was this movie awarded? What was so special about this movie?
Well, first of all, it was well crafted. It was well made, well produced. And I thought that the lead actress was actually, she was remarkable. What she was going through.
You mean Ramona Shah, right?
Yes.
Right, the lead actress. Mm-hmm.
I think what's so remarkable too is about how he sustained this mood through the entire thing. Like we're on that phone call too.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out how are they going to do this. It's really remarkable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And how often do we get movies from filmmakers from Iran, Don?
Well, I would say every year since year one.
Mm-hmm.
Our year one, we had a film and we gave it best short.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a remarkable piece. I don't need to go into it, but we've every year since year one. We also had a feature film from Iran, which we screened on opening night, and everyone came out of there going, "Oh my gosh!"
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was quite remarkable.
It's growing. This year, definitely, we had more than usual. And when he was reminding us of what we wrote there, I was hearing it not as we typed it, but I was hearing it as a person might hear it somewhere else other than New York.
Yeah.
Where, like, that's just a bunch of words in New York.
Mm-hmm.
People don't really, they just submit.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do the homework that he did. And as I was hearing that must have been very encouraging to a filmmaker to hear those words.
Yeah.
Right. Regina, help us understand, how is the movie industry in Iran?
Movie industry is somehow it's not don't have a lot of companies, and the industry is in hands of some very big financial part, and somehow some of them are linked to the government. But this little project and indie movies that we were trying to make, it was made by our own budget, and we didn't even try to submit and get those kind of financial parts.
Right. Besides the financial obligations, what other challenges did you guys face or encounter to make this movie?
چالش‌های فیلم میگم. من برای در واقع مهمترین یکی از چالش‌ها رو میخوام خود بازیگر فیلممون داشت که حالا برسه، میخوام خودش در واقع بگه که چند دقیقه به ما ملحق میشه.
The biggest challenge was from the mother actress that he wants her to explain.
و مهمترین چالشی که برای کلا بچه‌های توی ایران هستش بیشتر جنبه در واقع
برای تهیه فیلم چه چیزی داشتیم؟
چالش چون که حالا ما این فیلم رو در واقع توی لوکیشن توی خونه داشتیم، به اون صورت چالش عجیبی نداشتیم و تونستیم که در واقع ضبط کنیم.
Because the movie was a long take and it was happening in a house. We didn't have to deal with the problems on the streets and have those kind of problems. But if we did have some kind of outdoor scenes, we had to face those kind of problems.
Right.
ولی اگه این فیلم در جایی که در واقع می‌خواستیم در واقع بیرون از اون محیط باشه، باید مجوز می‌گرفتیم و قطعاً برای این فیلم چیز نمیشه. و حالا میگم میتونیم راجع به خود فیلم هم میتونیم صحبت بکنیم. نه راجع به چالشش نه، راجع به خود قصه.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have some kind of question about the movie or the story and the process of making it? And
the last shot is breathtaking, you know, and it's unexpected that it's just unexpected and it's just quite something. Was that original? Did you arrive at it in the process? But your last shot is quite something.
The twist was okay, you think? It was.
I think with this film, you accept
everything.
You accept everything for us because it's not a story we're familiar with. So everything that happens, we accept because we don't know how that story would typically end.
Yeah, we have no idea.
It's different for us. So we accept everything. And I think when we showed it here to a small committee, it was seen by different people many times. I heard the girls gasp in here. The young women kind of went, and we just sort of all looked at each other and.
Right. And Regina and Stella, I was just wondering how, I would love to know how, strong women like you are treated in Iranian film industry.
We have to have a lot of connections to be connected to those big financial parts that I said before. And if you want to make movies on your own, you have to. You're on your own. You have to make all the efforts by yourself and make some connections from, for example, from some class, from a friend from here, a friend from there, and you make your own committee and start to make some low budget, some small movies, and then become bigger and bigger.
Right. And I know like Dawn and Keta, they have to leave Wait,
We
they
have
have-
one
they
more
have-
question.
Okay,
One
okay,
question about
good.
the film.
Go ahead.
We're wondering how you dealt with the issue of the phone call. How did you record that and work that into the film?
Was she talking to somebody in real time, or were they?
بگم واقعیت
چیو؟
یه تلفن چجوری بود میگم صدا رو بعدا گذاشتیم
آره صدا رو
the kid was on the set that night but we had so many problems because our cinematographer was so tall and we had some problem with him moving and the drone was not living. It was a mess. And then the kid got sleepy and went home, and we recorded the mother character was so powerful. She did all the part by herself, and she did that all the effort and the burden was on her shoulder all the
بگو ما نزدیک تقریبا میشد مثلا 3 هفته تا 4 هفته تمرین روزانه داشتیم که در واقع اون بازی رو از آن خودشون میکنن، یعنی یه جوری با روحشون پیوند خورد، به خاطر همین تمام حسشون رو در واقع درست بازی کردن.
We had about 3 weeks of pre-production and we were in script reading, table read from day to night, every day with the kid and with the mother, and they were make the characters of their own. They even if we were rewriting and changing some dialogues on the pre-production, that this is not this isn't working here. We were just. It was a real teamwork that we did.
Great. And Don and Keta, yeah, thank you so much for joining us today.
We're very honored to be here with you.
Really, thank you so much for sharing your work.
Thank you.
Let's whatever's next. Here we are.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. So now,
Thank you.
So Don and Keta are gone now. I'm the only one left to talk to you. So, Rojina and Sahela, considering what's happening, in Iran, that's what we hear from here in the news. What message do you hope to get? What message do you want to give out? Maybe through your movies.
You want any woman not to suffer from anything and unfair loss. I think that this is the thing.
Right. And how do you? Yeah, go ahead, Sahela, go ahead.
I think too.
Okay, great. And how? Right. And how do you make room for art or creative process, especially in such a politicized time?
It's very hard. It's very hard, but why we're trying our best to focus, and because art and creation is the only thing that makes me it's like a painkiller. It's just it makes me relieve and makes me wanna hope for life and go on.
Right. And where do we see you guys in the future? Maybe in 5 years down the line.
5 years? No,
Yeah.
maybe sooner.
I mean, like, where do you? I mean to say, where do we see you guys in the future in 5 years? Like, what you guys will be doing in 5 years? Like, where do we see yourself?
I lost your voice for a second. I think I'm gonna write and produce and direct my own movie, and we continue to make more projects together as a team, for sure. Because when we find each other, we're gonna do more together. That when we find that this small work was quite successful. You want to do more and get better and step by step improve our work.
And also, it was my first time in this role, and I want to continue and be better and in the future in this way with our team.
And Behrad wants to add something about art and
در ایران همیشه مبحث هنر و سیاست مطرح بوده.
It's the link between
و خواهد بود.
art and politics has been a discussion in years in Iran.
در واقع تو کشوری مثل ایران همواره چالش و تقابل و اون اتحادی که با در واقع مواضع سیاسی و اینها هست، اینها در واقع در ایران اون هنر به طور واضح درگیر سیاسته.
There are a lot of things that rule the art in Iran. For example, there are a ton of subjects that we have to stay away from because they're taboo. We can't even show a woman waking up because unless we show her sleeping with something on her head. And
و اگه ما به عنوان هنرمند اگه باشیم در واقع ما تلاشمون رو میکنیم به طور نامحسوس و زیرپوستی قصه هامون رو تعریف بکنیم.
And if we consider an artist, we are trying hard to make a shortcut to speak our voices and not get into these kind of struggles.
هنر محصول تخیل بشریه.
Art is the product of
Go ahead. Imagination.
و دغدغه زیبایی شناسی داره و ما هم تلاش میکنیم زندگی رو برای انسان‌ها زیباتر و تحمل پذیرترش بکنیم.
And what we are trying to do is to make life easier and more beautiful for people around the world and bring peace to the world and bring that message to the world.
و اگه فیلم تلخ سیاهه این هم بخشی از در واقع زندگی هست.
And even if the movies ends is some kind of tragic, it's a part of the life. It's
Right.
fact and should accept it.
Right. And Behrad, Rosina, and Sela, we're almost at the end of today. So if anybody wants to collaborate with you, join hands together to make a beautiful movie, to make something, a creative one, how can they, contact you?
I think they can email us or from Instagram or LinkedIn. I don't know. We should say our Instagram IDs now.
If you guys are comfortable, if you guys are comfortable sharing your Insta handle.
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
ایمیلم این چیز رو دو تا ایمیل شو بهراد چیز دیگه بهراد صاحبقرانی
دات داره بهراد
آره ادساین
بهراد صاحبقرانی that like the BEHRAD@gmail.com SAHEBGHARANI.
You want to show that
2020@gmail.com.
Maybe you want to show that phone to the screen. Yeah, show it to the camera so that people know
Yes.
who you are.
RO, should I go on?
Yeah, go on.
Wait. Mine is Roji, ROZHI .sh1991
Okay.
@gmail.com.
Okay, got it.
Is it?
Okay, got it.
Can you see it? It's
yeah,
in
we can
blue.
see it. Yeah, we can see it. Yeah, we can see it. If anybody wants to, reach out to you, they can always pause this video. There you go. Behrad Sahebgharani 2020 @gmail.com. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much guys for joining us. And I hope, we can see you creating beautiful stories, creating, good stories, great stories in the future, and hope to stay in touch soon.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks you for giving. Behrad wants to add something.
Yeah, go ahead.
میخواستم بگم که این فیلم رو محدود نکنیم به در واقع جامعه ایران. این در واقع میخوام این پیامی باشه به اونایی که در واقع از دنیا میبینن.
He wants to add the message to the world that he doesn't want to limit the movie to Iran. It's not just make it local. Makes it worldwide, and imagine that this story can happen anywhere in the world. It's just some laws are different anywhere in the world, and a kid can be apart from the mom and they have struggle getting back together.
این قصه در واقع یک مادر و دختر هست بعد از طلاق که به یک بحرانی میرسن.
This is a story of mother of a daughter which are separated after the divorce of the parents, and they face some critical situation
که ممکنه هر جای دنیا اتفاق بیفته. تفاوت در قوانین اون کشوره.
That it can happen of laws which are different countries.
و همه میتونن اون احساسات و عواطف و اون مادر رو درک کنن و خیلی ناشناخته نیستش.
The things that are mutual between everyone in the worldwide is that every mother or every kid, they can feel the feeling of that mother getting called in the middle of the night by her daughter and saying that they are gonna be separated forever.
یه چیزی رو خیلی می‌خوام که اگه توی مطلبی در واقع توی مجله یا روزنامه‌ها یا سایت‌هاشون چیز بشه، این جمله رو می‌خوام که اگه چیز هستش، یعنی در واقع این قسمت یه خود بولتر بشه. اینی که الان می‌خوام بگم.
He wants to quote something that is so important for him. If you wanna use as a title, or even if you wanna press it, the conference in some kind of journal or something.
اینکه زن با اون اندیشه و تفکری که داره در واقع یعنی در واقعیت زنهای جسور و ریسک پذیری هستند.
That Iranian woman, despite all the deprivation they had and all the unfairness along the years, they are so brave, and they are just brave. They are able to take risks. They are able to live on their own. And
و در شرایط بحرانی
because no one never supports them, and under some kind of critical situation,
در شرایط بحرانی کارهای ناممکن رو ممکن میکنن.
They make impossibles possible.
و نکته آخر که نمیخوام حالا مثلا از این برداشت فیلم یه ترحم یا دلسوزی باشه، میخوام این جنبه در واقع جسور بودن در واقع خیلی دوست دارم. امیدوارم که این بیشتر پیامی که خیلی دوست دارم مردم دنیا از فیلم دریافت بکنن.
He wants to that part to be so empathetic for the audience, that the Iranian women are brave and they can take risks and they don't want other people to look down on the Iranian woman, that they say that they're just poor and can't do anything.
و امیدوارم که در واقع این فیلم یه جورایی در واقع برای همه زنهای جهانی باشه که در واقع همش در واقع درگیر این چالش ها هستن، حالا با جغرافیایی که دارن و اتفاقاتی که دارن. این در واقع یه نوعی در واقع این الگوه باشه براشون.
And he wants the movie to give some people, women across the world, that they are under some deprivation and unfairness of the law, and that they can do something, and he wants to give them hope that they can live on their own.
Yeah, thank you, Behrad. Thank you, Rosina. Thank you, Salah, for your time, and more power to all the Iranian women. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So there were 3 filmmakers from Iran whose movie Back Into Your Arms was actually screened at this year's Queen's World Film Festival, and they also won an award under the category Best International Narrative Short. So obviously the virtual leg of Queen's World Film Festival is on full swing, and you can watch 122 films from 16 nations for whole 14 days on filmfestivalfix.com. Make sure you go to that platform and check out these amazing movies. So we'll catch you